Hi, and welcome to another edition of Surgimate Learning. My name is Ruben, and in this video, we are going to explore the overview in Surgimate Practice. Let's dive in. The overview is the main tracking and reporting tool in Surgimate Practice. Each user can create his or her own views per the desired workflow using these four dropdowns. The first dropdown is the status of the events. For example, if you want to view all the events which have been scheduled or unscheduled, in other words, if the event has a date of service or not. Alternatively, the view can be based on all the events which have the status of draft or a non-active event, and there are other options as well. This dropdown also defines the time range for the displayed information, either within a certain range or in its entirety. The second dropdown determines that date range. If it writes out the time, such as next week, that means the next calendar days from right now. For example, June 9th to June 16th, the 10th to the 17th, the 11th to the 18th, etc. If you want to view a specific time period, select Custom Range and choose the start and end date. This is especially useful when generating monthly, quarterly, or yearly reports. Once you have determined what time period, it is time to customize the data you want to see in this view. The third dropdown is the name of most fields included at some point in the surgical scheduling process. Each user will have different information that will be important to track. A scheduler or coordinator might want to track the progress of the checklist per each section, which facility the patient is scheduled at, or what procedure the patient is having. An administrator might only want to see the checklist summary to know the pulse of the practice. A pre-certer might only want to know the insurance type or other information. No matter the use, the information is available and many columns can be selected. After the date range and fields are selected, they can be tracked using the powerful, efficient filters of the overview. Filters are either selected from a dropdown or free-typed, depending on how they were input in the event. For example, in the Performing Provider column, Dr. Green was selected using the dropdown in the surgery creation, but the insurance information would have to be typed in a free text in the header. Now that you have added the filters specific to your workflow, this view can be saved, filters included, by clicking on this button and giving it a title. You can then alter the save view by removing the filters or changing the time range and either overwriting the current view or saving a new one. This view can be renamed in this button, deleted by selecting this button, or exported to an Excel file. Please note that these save views are, by default, specific to the user who created them, and there is no limit to how many can be created. Thank you for joining this segment of Surgimate Learning. Good luck and happy surgimating.